Welcome back to What Would You Do? If you watched part one, you will know we focus on building a strong financial foundation. Today, we are moving into the next piece of life where we take strategic decisions that can impact, make or break the next chapters. Therefore, what am I talking about? We are talking about making decisions concerning marriage. We're talking about children. We're talking about combining finances. And now we're talking about protecting your family. These are some of the financial decisions you will ever make in your life, and getting them wrong can cost you far more than money. Please get that pen, take that piece of paper, and let's dive deeply into today's scenarios. Scenario one, you are 28 years old and you have just got married. Congratulations to you. You earn £40,000 and your spouse also earns £35,000. So between the two of you, there's a combined annual income of £75,000. Now, by the good deeds, you decide to open a joint account and you are wondering, should you pay all of your salary into that account? Or probably, what is the percentage that each of you could contribute into that? Or you are also asking, should I keep some of my money? Now my question, what would you do? I wouldn't get caught up with whether a joint account is good or bad. The real question is, are you financially united? There's a caveat there. And that is why I encourage people before the marriage, let's talk about money. Because you need to understand my perspective with how I reason with money. So you see, I'm not talking about you going for a financial advice from someone. I'm talking about you having that conversation and tapping into each other's focus when it comes to money. Because when we are married, we shouldn't be having your money or his money. It should be the household money. It's quite difficult lately to have these kinds of conversations, and I get it. So a joint account is good, and definitely is going to be for our shared expenses. I'm talking about responsibilities, your mortgage, your rent, your bills here and there, all goes into that, and there is one direction of travel. So that I do understand, but I will also encourage you each keep your independent bank accounts where you can have some independence. But to top it up, I will encourage couples specifically, please, once in a month, host a financial meeting where you assess each other, be critics of each other in respectful manner, all right? Where you assess, how is your savings going? How is your investment going? How are you doing independently and jointly? How are you doing? A healthy conversation. I'm not talking about you arguing, one person shouting on top of the other, using the wrong words and turning the marriage into something else. It goes on in a lot of homes. So please, when it comes to money matters, when it comes to talking about money, please be mindful of yourself. These are sensitive issues. One of the reasons is also because our earning capacity is different. Our specialty is different. And so let me turn this conversation a little bit. A woman may be earning more than a man, and this happens a lot in many homes. Let's ensure that, yes, we get it, we are the men, but the woman is earning more. And so when we're having these conversations, we are acknowledging that, oh yes, I know I'm the woman, I'm earning more. I do also acknowledge the man is earning less than I do, but we still have respect for one another. And so you see, we should identify where we find ourselves and the kind of conversations we are having, not making anyone undermined or feeling less or worthy of themselves. It's a financial talk. It must be healthy. It must be loving. It must be in a good atmosphere. I mean, you know what to do. I'll leave it with you. Right. So for scenario two, you are 31 years old and your first baby has just arrived. One parent automatically is going on maternity. And so there's going to be a significant drop in income. Now, you are wondering, should I stop investing because there is a drop in income? My question to you is, what would you do? First and foremost, I do accept that priorities have changed. We now have a newborn. Probably we may be preparing 10 months ago, a year ago, or whatever it is, or we haven't prepared at all. Regardless, I do acknowledge that there is going to be a significant change. But I won't encourage you to stop investing. We can reduce how much we direct towards our investing and savings, but we are not going to stop at all, because the whole aim is our discipline and consistency. And when it comes specifically to investing, it doesn't even matter how much you actually put in. It's about you taking a stake regardless. And so We are here today, you are investing. We are there today, you are investing. We are here today, you are investing. And eventually there is a leverage where your portfolio really begins to make sense. And so you can reduce what goes into your investment account by maybe reduce it to 80%, 20%, or whatever percentage that works with you. But do not stop. Ensure that there is always an inflow in your savings, in your buffers, in all your guilt-free accounts here and there. Ensure there's a little bit of consistency going on there, but there could be a reduction, which should be acceptable. I will also review my emergency funds because now we have an addition, and so expenses are high here and there. And so I want to ensure that I've captured the right amount that is needed. I'm talking about your monthly expense in 3 folds in that account. You want to review that. I also want to review and update my life insurance because now I have a new member in the family. And so I want to make sure that my life insurance is actually updated. And also, please update your will if you can, because now you have a new member. So you want to make sure that that member is also factored in your will. See, a financial decision does not stop because you made it yesterday. It has continuity and it comes with review, and it is fine. Our next scenario, you are 35 years old, and between yourself and your partner, you have a combined income of £90,000. But unfortunately, you have little to nothing saved. And now you are actually hitting heads because you are asking yourself, where does our money go? How come we are unable to invest or save? How come we have a lot coming in, yet we can't even prove it? My question to you is, what would you do? With this scenario, you realize the problem isn't the income. The problem is cash flow. And so for this particular one, I'm going to take 3 months of your bank statement and I will scrutinize it to the brim. See, I will scrutinize every transaction on that bank statement. Yeah. And I will start circling things, especially subscriptions here and there. I'll be circling all of these because trust me, out of that bank statement, I will know what the problem is. Most of these cases, you find the main problem in the bank statement. And this is something you can do for yourself. Order the past between 3 to 6 months records and scrutinize, where does the money go? You understand? Then we will know what to do. But if you do not know where the money goes, we can't have the conversation. Now, this activity is not to make anyone feel bad or feel guilty. You understand? We just need the right habits. We just need to ensure that the foundation is properly laid. So if you ask me, I haven't really had problems with how much people earn. A lot of people believe that they need more money to make more in life. No, more money is great, but more money with bad habits is nothing. It is nothing. And so more money, good habits, then we can institutionalize. For our fourth scenario, you are 33 years old and between yourself and your partner, you've purchased your first home. Congratulations to you. But now, most of your savings went into the deposit and so you do not have much left. Now you are asking the question, should you overpay on your mortgage? Should you save or should you invest? Now, my question to you is, what would you do? There isn't a one-size-fits-all answer. And for many families, it could be both. It could be doing a bit of that and a bit of that. Now, this is all going to be dependent on rates. So percentages is what is going to be determined what the next chapter should be. Because now a chunk of our savings has gone into the deposit. And we must also live. We must have some form of a quality life. And so we need to determine what is the current rate on the mortgage. What is it? And if we are investing in the long term, what do we think projective wise we can be getting? And if we are saving, what kind of savings product are we going in for? So there isn't a one size fits all here nor there. We can do both for a lot of families. Or if your interest on the mortgage is low, then you want to look into investing or saving. So the answer is neither here nor there. Dependent on the rate, then we can make a decision. And so if you are watching me, take your records and check what the rates are. Do the comparison, and out of that, you know what the answer should be. All right, so the next scenario, you are 38 years old and you have 2 children. You do not have a life insurance, you do not have a will. And your reason is simple. You will sort it out later. No problem. Later, maybe now. But my question to you is, what would you do? I did make this a priority, and the reason is because tomorrow is not guaranteed. And financial planning is not only about building wealth, but then putting systems around that wealth that you are building. And so please prioritize this if you're watching me and you find yourself in this situation. Ensure you have a life insurance in place, one that suits the current size of family that you have. Ensure you have a will and clarity. Make sure your partner knows where all of these informations are. The companies you have signed up with, where you are hiding all of these information, the documentation. Ensure your partners are aware of these. Like I said, hope can't be assured, and we are not guaranteed about tomorrow. And so considering we are a partner, we are into some form of a relationship, let the other be aware of what your intent is. The biggest lessons from today's scenarios is that building wealth is important, but protecting your family is equally important. A good financial plan doesn't just prepare you for success, it prepares you for life's unexpected moments. Which of the scenarios spoke to you the most? I can't wait to read these. Please leave them in the comment section for me. And in part 3, we'll be talking about properties, investments. We're talking about mortgages here and there. We'll be talking about huge decisions that we make. I can't wait to see you at the top. God bless you. This is YAT Finance, and I will see you in the next.